Have you ever found someone occupying your mind without asking? Someone who appeared in your thoughts one ordinary day and somehow never left. You wake up and the first thing your lips long to whisper is their name. Through the day, their presence lingers like a shadow beside you, unseen but deeply felt. At night, when the world falls into silence, your heart keeps calling for them, softly, desperately, quietly. You've tried to push the thoughts away, tried to fill your mind with distractions, tried to convince yourself it's fleeting, just a passing feeling. But something deep inside murmurs, no, this is far more than that. And here is a truth most never speak aloud. When your thoughts dwell on someone with intensity, your energy, your emotions, your quiet longing, they don't simply remain trapped inside you. They ripple outward. They touch the person, even if they have no idea why a sudden heaviness or warmth washes over them. Today, I want to guide you through a subtle emotional journey, one where I reveal how your silent thoughts influence theirs without a single word being exchanged. Because if you find yourself thinking of someone constantly, there are 5 profound things quietly unfolding in their heart, things they may never realize. Stay with me until the end. What you learn may explain the unspoken feelings you've carried far too long. 1. Your emotional presence quietly reaches their heart. No matter the distance, thoughts aren't mere fleeting ideas. They are waves, vibrations, subtle messengers traveling from one soul to another. When you think of someone with longing, care, hope, or sorrow, that energy moves beyond you, touching them in ways they may not consciously recognize. Perhaps they feel a sudden heaviness in their chest. Maybe nostalgia washes over them, or an unexplainable emotion stirs within. They pause, take a slow breath, feel a tightening of the heart, or even shed silent tears over nothing at all. But it is not nothing. It is you. Your thoughts, rich with feeling, drift to them like a gentle breeze in the stillness of night. Even if they try to dismiss it, their inner self senses the wave. They may not understand why your memory surfaces so strongly, but their heart responds to the quiet pull of your presence, because the soul instinctively knows when it is being reached by someone who truly cares. 2. An unseen bond begins to weave itself, delicate, invisible, yet unmistakable. As your thoughts dwell on them persistently, a subtle shift takes place in their inner world. They may not consciously notice it, but gradually you occupy a space within their thoughts. They hear your name and feel a comforting warmth. They recall a shared memory and smile without fully understanding why. When they think of you, their heart softens ever so slightly. You become a silent sanctuary in their mind, a familiar presence, not overt, but undeniable. They may seem unaware, yet a quiet thread is being drawn between your hearts. The more you remember, imagine, and feel, the stronger this invisible connection grows. Words are not required for some bonds to resonate. Sometimes silence communicates louder than any declaration ever could. 3. Your absence leaves a subtle void in their spirit. Few will admit the weight of what they miss, but the heart always knows. When you withdraw, when your presence is no longer felt, something shifts within them. They may not reach out, may mask their feelings with smiles or busy routines, but in quiet moments, they sense the empty space you once filled. Your presence had become a gentle expectation, a comfort unspoken, yet deeply relied upon. The words you shared, the moments you spent, the energy you radiated, it became a soft reassurance. And when it vanishes, it leaves a quiet ache. Not sharp or jarring, but persistent, like the lingering echo of a favorite melody cut too soon, leaving an unsaid goodbye. 4. Their thoughts begin to drift toward you unexpectedly. You might believe you are alone in your constant reflections, but slowly, imperceptibly, they start returning to your memory. Not deliberately, not consciously, but spontaneously, while completing tasks, scrolling aimlessly, sipping a drink, or hearing a song that evokes fleeting emotion. Your face emerges, your voice echoes in memory. Moments you shared resurface like ripples across still waters. For a brief moment, they pause and wonder why now, why this thought arrives unbidden. They may resist acknowledgement, yet your presence has carved a small, persistent space in their mind. No matter how much they try to ignore it, your essence keeps returning, quietly, insistently. 5. Their emotional state begins to resonate with yours. Even without their awareness, when your feelings run deep towards someone, those emotions begin to mirror and reflect within them. When you feel longing, they may experience restless unease. When you feel fear of losing them, they might sense vague insecurity. When you are filled with love or care, warmth may rise within their chest for no discernible reason. This is no mere coincidence. It is emotional resonance, a silent dialogue between hearts that have touched, connected, and perhaps still do. You may feel this is one-sided suffering, yet sometimes the person who appears most attached is quietly feeling everything with the greatest intensity. They simply have not yet learned to manage it. This connection transcends words. It speaks through energy, timing, and feelings that rise and fall together, even across distance. If someone lingers in your heart without asking, if they've become your daily thought, your quiet wish, your hidden longing, leave a comment below and write, "Yes, I still feel them." And if there's someone out there who needs to hear this, share this video with them. Perhaps, just perhaps, they are already sensing every unspoken emotion too. Sometimes the person who seems indifferent is the one whose heart aches the most, silently, endlessly. So tell me this, do you believe that thinking about someone consistently can make their heart respond to yours as well? Drop your answer in the comments. Let's explore what the heart never utters aloud.